when you feel the saliva coming out and it's sweet and fragrant, it beginning turn into elixir. The saliva that you get actually is the sexual energy that you are not leaking out, come up and stimulate the gland system and the secretion more hormone. And it come down to your mouth and become elixir nectar. My tongue vibrating, and you see just closing the sexual energy, a lot of energy come back. And when the energy activate, brow open, your energy involved. Mid eyebrows of breathing, and it's so simple, so easy, and you feel all a lot of energy, much easier. Now in the midday, you're so exhausted. Just do this simple practice, and you are lightly closed, and your mouth lightly sucking, and eye lightly putting little bit only, not very visible, but you feel it, and you feel that you are closing the three yin. And when you turn the senses leak out organ energy. But when you turn the senses inwardly, now you have a lot more energy left again. Now, you can collect energy in the Dantian, or you can just leave it there, because when you close, you have more energy come back. How many of you understand this and practice and feel energy come back? You have more energy. Okay. Now, for those you don't get it, don't worry. It's where you have to do a few more times and learn how to turn your senses inwardly also. Because the sense in the Tao said, the senses is another opening in the organ. So we said the eyes is the ears is the opening of the kidneys. So when we have the tongue is the opening of the heart. When we speak too much, we hurt the heart. When you listen too much and then listen to negative, you're hurting your ear and the kidney. Okay. So now let's finish the practice of the emotional part. I guide you through in the detail. When I guide you through in the detail, I am how you programming you. Actually, you have it. The Tao said you're born with it. Now I just try to help you, and you make a link. And when you get the link, they're linked. When you make connection, it's connect. This closing three yin is very good practice. Anytime when you do meditation, especially fusion and the sexual energy, you need sexual practice, you need to closing three yin. And when you are exhausted, because you leak out too much energy to the senses, senses is the opening of the organ, emotional bring all energy out. Oh, dear for men, I'm looking for this picture. That is, you see the three hole there, the three hole there. So this is bladder. I can use my pointer when I enlarge. I cannot use the pointer. Okay, so when I take out, this is the bladder, and this is the tube we call the urethra. That the urine coming out from to the prostate gland. It come out here, and now you have this. You have this seminal fluid that come up from the prostate gland. And on both sides you have two holes, and that is the seminal vesicle duct that come out to the hole. When the sperm being squeezed out into this, and the seminal fluid coming out, and they go out from the penis. So this is the most clear picture for men, very clear. So when you focus in this point, on this three hole, and you lightly close them. You're gonna take back a lot of energy. So there's a closing to yin, the yin gate. So we call closing the three yin gate. So every time you do fusion practice, you close them. Close them first. Don't use muscle. When you use muscle, you cannot last long. But when you just think it close and your eye and your mouth lightly suck a little bit, now you feel, hey, I'm closing it. And now you can do this practice to closing three yin any time that in a day, if you are aware that, my God, I leak out too much energy, I'm very exhausted. Now closing three yin will stop all the leakage. Turn your senses inwardly. You will really preventing the emotional energy going out, leak out. So we say the ear is the opening of the kidney, the eye opening of the liver, the tongue opening of the heart, the mouth opening of the spleen, and the nose is the opening of the lung. When we have too much emotional, we have no way to control the energy, and you have to leak out on the opening. Okay. So let's do all the emotional practice that what before we take a break. Before that we break for lunch. Okay, so let's continue on. So I guide you through again. Our body are built to move, not built to sit too long. Second, reverse direction. Cycle breathing. Always abdominal breathing. So I do at least I do normal breathing 9 times and do the reverse breathing. Okay. Rub the tummy for a moment. It's so good to do this breathing. Reverse breathing. So you suck, you inhale, cut the nail, suck your navel to the spine. In out. Pelvic contract, cranial contract. And exhale. Hold your breath. Never touch the spine. And feel a suction. No breathing now. Hold your breath, no breathing. Feel the pelvic floor activate. Cranial open. And feel the cranial suck in energy. And exhale. Inhale. Now, aware your ear. Listen to the kidney. Rub the hand warm, cover your kidney. Listen to the kidney. Feel you turn your ear inwardly. So the Tao said, like a child return back to mother and breast. The mother and breast the child. So the child under control. So we said, ear no evil. And I do the kidney sound. Look inwardly. See, listen. Eventually, you develop all the senses can aware of any organ. So listen to it. Look into the kidney. Smell into the kidney. Any fear, phobia, trauma. And start it to spiral. Spiral. Spiral in the center. Expand to the bowl kidney from small to big. Ending down to perineum. And from big to small. And you feel you have the fear in the container, in the, so they don't run. Why? Aware your heart, smile to the heart, feel love, joy, happiness. Smile and feel happy. It's the training, I tell you. And you train for a while, you just, whenever you feel, I feel sad, depressed, just remind yourself, smile to the heart, and very quick, because you train really very quick, love, joy, happiness come out. And you don't have to use money to buy happiness. You're happy inside you. Now, down, spiral, down to perineum, and spinning with the fear and phobia and neutralize them. Feel it and you feel very happy. I not get rid of you, I not try to kill you, but I want to neutralize and work as a team and work together. Leave it there. Heart, physical heart, spiral, big to small, and do the heart sound. Breathe them into your heart. Exhale. And connect your tongue to the heart. Listen to the heart. Look into the heart. See any hatred, impatience, hastiness. Spiral. Spinning from small to big. And bring them into the heart collection point. Hold them there. And back to the heart. Smile, feel love, joy, happiness. Spiral love, joy, happiness into the heart collection point and spiral together and neutralize it. And this is real. You neutralize the hatred, the impatience, the hastiness, the cruelty. You neutralize them. From backward spinning. Faster, faster, faster. And you're creating a suction. Where the perineum, the neutralize power, and the heart neutralize power, bring them into the heart and to the dantian. And you neutralize and you have more energy. You feel happy because you, rather than losing energy to the emotional, now you gain back energy. Anger, liver. Look into the liver. Listen to the liver. Smell into the liver. And let's do the liver sound. Bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down. Let down your liver. Inhale. Breathe into the liver. Smile. Exhale. Inhale into the liver. Exhale. And look, smell, touch, feeling in the liver. See any angry, jealousy, envy, frustration. spiral from small to big. And bring down to the liver, collect sweat below the liver, the same line with the navel and same line with the nipple or the collarbone down. And spiral them into the collection point. You feel that you hold them there so they don't run everywhere and took out more emotional. Feel love, joy, happiness, smile, twin, and one day it become part of you. That's all. Love, joy, happy, appreciation. Bring them down to the liver, collection point, and neutralize them. Neutralize them. You're happy. I tell you, I'm really happy because you're doing something so good for yourself. Not dump out that angry and anger, hatred, frustration is your energy. It turns from good energy into the negative energy, but it's your energy. You dump it out, and after that, the organ get angry again, and you have to dump it out, dump to other people, and make other people more angry. Lung. It's so good to look at a physical lung. You close your eye, you hold the picture, and you know the location. You smile to the lung. Now you get in touch with your lung. Lung have spirit. Lung have feeling. No? Every organ have brain. Smile is the best practice. Smile is the best practice. Smile. Smile to the lung. And you spinning. Like do the lung sound. Hey. The next sound. Inhale, expand your chest, breathe into your chest. Exhale. Because the next sound. Again, inhale. Exhale. And now spiral. Powerball lung. Gather any sadness, depression, grief. Bring them down into the lung collection point on the left hand side. Left hand side. Spiral into the center. Center of the lung collection point. And feel you hold them there. back to the heart, mind to the heart, and mind. True love, joy, happiness is a training. Now you follow the love, joy, happiness, bring it down into the lung collection point and spiral in the lung collection point and neutralize the energy. And you feel neutralized. Now, the spinning in the Pon Pakwa. Spin it fast enough to creating a suction. Now where the liver collection point, lung collection point that neutralize already spinning into the Pon Pakwa. And let it fuse. Let it fuse. Now all the energy so neutralize and fuse to one very good energy. Now spleen on the left hand side. So let's do the spleen sound. Bend your back. And now breathe into the spleen. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And smile into the spleen. Look, taste, turn the eye, your ear into it. See or feel any worry, anxiety. Follow from small to big. You know, sometimes people develop not trust anybody. Okay, that is very painful. When we cannot trust anybody. Trust, it needs time to build up until people can trust you. Now, bring them down to the Pon Pakwa and spiral. And send love, joy, happiness to neutralize it. So when I guide you through is a detailed procedure, but one make the link and tie up into the center, everything become connect. So you have a perfect Pon Pakwa. And the back Pakwa, now activate the back Pakwa again, spiral. Draw all the energy into the center. And you're spinning in the center. So you just spin 95% in the center and just smile. Feel all the all the senses, everything go right into you. Senses, organ, emotional, everything are told you to the center and you spin. Find your center and spin. Center spin. Sensitively, organ, energy all go right to the center and fuse together. Spin it until you feel, hey, from inside, very deep inside, now you started to go outside. Where your kidney have a link to the water. The ocean, the lake, the river, spinning from big to small, and from small to big, gather the energy. Just mind and spiral, and bring them into the kidney, spinning from big to small, and to collection point, and to the pakwa, and to the center. When you do a few times, all you do is think about the ocean, and it started to make a link and enjoy the energy, and all right to the center. The heart, the sun, moon, star, or volcano, just spin. Till you gather the energy in spiral, spiral, spiral into the heart and to the collection point and to the front pakwa, and you go right to the center. Now, liver and the forest and the tree that you like, spiral, smile to the, in the future, just smile and feel energy come to you. Spiral the tree, forest energy into your liver. And to collection part, and to the pakwa, and to the center. The rain and lake, they're always involved with mountain, rain, and lake. The metal power. Smile, spiral. Just smile toward it and spiral. Have a good picture that you have, or sometimes you find a good picture and look at it and close your eye and smile to it. That's all. So many nice picture, beautiful picture now in everywhere. bring the energy into the lung. Just mind and spiral, and to the collection point, and to the pakwa, and to the center. Just experience you have more energy, have much more energy. Now, spleen, earth, connecting to the earth. It's important part you have your favorite picture. Big land, beautiful land, no? Eventually, you find a picture have everything. All 5 forces in one picture. Beautiful. Just look at one, feel energy come in. Bring it to the earth energy spiral into the spleen. Just mind and feel energy coming, and to the front pakwa, and into the center. And just spinning in the center, smiling sunshine. Transform this energy. So this energy is very balancing and harmony. Now, I'm going to guide you our inner mind. So the inner mind in this fusion part, usually we start with the kidney and bladder and go on the creating cycle the same. So smiling, you feel that smile to the center, feel energy. So bring this high octane energy into the kidney and smile to the kidney. Spiral the energy into the kidney and feel you're bringing a much high octane energy back into the kidney, more cleaner, more purer energy. To the bladder, hold the picture of the bladder, smile to it. The energy from the center of the body, guide them down to the bladder, wrap around the bladder. And feel it. Now, from the bladder, water creating wood, bring it up to the liver, and bring the energy from the center, spiral into the liver, wrap around the liver. So the Tao believe that when you bring high octane to feed the organ, like the mother, you feed the mother, and the mother can make milk to feed the child. in this part, the Tao said the chai, the soul. So the kidney store the willpower spirit. So when you make the kidney strong, healthy, now the kidney have energy to feed the willpower spirit in the kidney. Liver store the hun soul, the soul. And the liver house it. So it's like a child that stay in the liver. So when you make the liver strong, and liver have more energy to feeding into the unso, and unso started to grow. So like we said, our body is the temple of God. When you go detail, we said every organ is a temple of our soul and the spirit. So you need to keep your temple in a good condition. So liver and the heart. Heart store the original spirit. When they come to us in a child form, or a baby form. So, and the purpose of the soul and spirit come to us because they need to experience and grow. So when they grow up and educated, they can go back to where they come from, the source. There is the Tao, very simple, straightforward. That's all. When you feed the organ with high octane, and when the heart is strong, healthy, it can feed the original spirit that house in the heart. When you do every day, you watch them. Hey, my soul and spirit started to grow. It takes time, but slowly you feel it started to grow. You need to feed them with high octane and refined energy. Because the soul and the spirit is an intelligent energy. Now, the fire creating earth, the spleen, pancreas, from the center send energy to the spleen, pancreas, wrap around the spleen. So the spleen store the intention spirit of intents. And when you feed the organs, the organ will feed the intention spirit that house in the spleen. Now to the lung. To the lung. The lung store hurt soul. We call the emotional spirit. Emotional. The soul, the spirit, we usually regard them like yang, and the soul we regard them as yin, and they always go as a pair. Negative, positive, go with a pair. And so the energy feed into the lungs and wrap around the lungs. And when the lung gets stronger, healthier, you have enough food to feed the put soul that in the lung. Growing of the soul and spirit is a lifetime job, and not suddenly the soul spirit grow, And when they grow up, they require wisdom. And when the soul spirit grow up, now they need internet. They need Wi-Fi, 5G. That is the crowd that you extend out, because they have to study from the planets that we call the wisdom from the star. So the Tao said the earth is like kindergarten of the soul and spirit. Kindergarten, that is the beginning. Okay? Kindergarten and the elementary school. And the planet is the beginning, a high school, college. And the pole star, North Pole and South Pole, is the university of the soul and spirit, because they store incredible knowledge in the planet and the star. Every time I do this, I feel so happy. You have to train yourself to do something that you feel happy, and you're happy. I do something so well for my body now, my organ and my spirit now, and I do something very good for my next life. I do something very good for this life, my organ and the spirit, and I also doing something for my next life. And this is a real training and practice. With nothing involved the religion and belief.